one that just came up today?
2 legal lots of record here with a fixer on.
Fixer house plus a legal lot of record?
That's right, yeah.
How much are they asking for the whole thing?
It's 285.
285.
Yeah.
If we just did some paint and carpet, what are you thinking this would be worth?
Paint carpet, probably, 350, 375.
So, wow, 280. So you put 285, put about 15 into it, and sell for 350 to 375.
Yeah, probably 350. Yeah, for
How much is
that.
that lot worth?
The lot's probably close to 200.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'd either sell it as is. Now, how much can I sell just the house for as is?
Yeah, it's probably close to where we're at, where it's at right now. Yeah, 275, 285.
Good.
With the single.
So do they even know the lots here?
No, they just said it's on a big lot with fruit trees and a carport.
So it's listed on multiple listings.
Listen, multiple
An
listings.
agent has no clue there's an extra lot here.
I mean,
It's double.
not that they've said. They didn't even say double lot. They just said a huge lot.
Huge lot with fruit trees. That's usually what people think.
That's
they
usually
have.
what they care.
Really don't realize they have a buildable lot.
Yeah.
This is right back here, so the garage is part of it.
Yeah, garage, that's for this lot, and so that will stay for this house.
Yeah, that would kind of stay with the house, and then they have the
Lots over here.
extra lot over
Split
there.
that in a week.
It's a residential multifamily.
Oh, it is?
It is a multifamily. So
it is.
Or amount. Yeah. So
So that's, we get 1 unit per 1450 square feet. And this is 14,200 square feet. So that is, you get 6 units.
well, that'd be almost 10.
One lot.
So you could do like a
units.
Yeah. You could do almost
Units.
five per lot, which raises the value because
Right.
then you have an investor if someone wants to build a
You
multi-unit.
could
So
put 10 to 12 units on
Right.
this lot. So you saw the whole thing.
yeah,
What do you think an investor would pay for that? How much do they pay in?
probably 450 or so. Maybe
Four
five.
to 500.
Yeah, somewhere in there because especially with 2 right next to them for the total, right?
Right,
For
for the total. Yeah.
I mean, that'd be nice, but I don't know if that's gonna happen.
You have to pay full price, 285 probably to get this.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think if you had it, you know how it is. If you want to secure it, we have to make our strong offer and.
Okay, so if I sold it for 400, it just like boom, you sell it.
Boom, just sell it, get home.
I gotta go, so talk to you. Let me know. Send me a text when you send the offer over.
Yeah, we'll
All right. See ya. Okay, well, here's the deal. I ended up buying this house. My incredible realtor, Eric Gordel, showed me this within an hour of it hitting the market. They were asking 285. The realtor had no idea it was 2 legal lots of record, the house on one, and a separate lot over here. So after looking at it, we saw there's multiple options: either fix the house up and split the lot, sell the lot separately. While we were looking at it, Eric found out it was in multi-family zoning, so we could do up to 10, 12 apartments on this. Just a bunch of options. So we ended up getting the offer out. We closed on it in about a week. They accepted the offer same day. So we got to it. We got the offer out. We had it signed same day. Closed on it in a week. No contingencies. And then I decided to, figure out what I would do with this property. And we shopped it to some investors, and the investors ended up deciding to buy it and put apartments on it. Actually, more like row houses. So we sold it to them for $450,000. It's in escrow right now. I just closed on this thing probably about 8-10 days ago. So I'm a new owner of this property, but I'm going to have it closed with these investors in about a week. So the complete total turn time from when I closed on the purchase and when I closed on the purchase to these investors will be less than 30 days. And my net profit, I'm selling it for $450. I paid $285, so that's $165. After I pay my realtors, a couple thousand in interest, I'm going to net $125,000 in profit in my pocket in less than 30 days. So they're going to build these nice attached homes and make several $100,000 in profit, and they'll continue to buy more properties from me and my company, and I'll just move forward doing the same thing. And, you know, this business is all about boilerplating what you do and just using the same concepts over and over again. And, you know, you can make millions of dollars a year doing this in just one city. You know, you can spread out in multiple cities and make many millions of dollars, or, you know, you can just do 1 or 2 a year and have a nice healthy income and, you know, take the rest of the year off. So whatever you want to do, I'll train you. Go to my site, www.lotmasters.com. You know, I build a couple of homes for people, you know, just, you know, for a fee. And then I thought earlier here, why am I building specs? I'm speculating. I'm gambling. I got to build these and hope that I sell them. So we're in a great market, that's fine. But with everything going on in the world, I thought, you know what, I'm going to start using my talents, for lack of better words. I'm not trying to be arrogant, but use my talents to build these things for people that want either a home to live in or, you know, an investment property. And so basically I'm building for a fee. There's no risk in that other than standard business risks. And, you know, I don't have to put any money out of my pocket. It's all their money. I'm building for them and they pay me a fee. And, you know, I can make, you know, easily a couple $1 million a year if I do 20 houses, 25 a year. So I started that at the beginning of the year and I've already got, I don't know, at least 8 to 10 buildings in process at various stages. One's under construction, 2 are going to start next week. You know, I've got, and the rest of them are all going to start sometime the next, you know, 1 to 3 months. So, and I'm sure I'm going to add more before the end of the year. And, you know, just since the beginning of the year, I've booked almost $1 million in GC fees. So, and that doesn't even include the profits I'm making on the properties that I'm splitting. So it's just, it's a great way to do it.
So you're racking it up.
Yep.
Nice
Ching,
work.
ching, ching, ching.
Nice work.
Yeah.
Was it a difficult transition going from doing specs to just building for other people?
That's a good question. No, you know, building specs, you're not dealing with customers. If you make a mistake, it's on you. You're not as concerned about, you know, bidding it out because you just know, hey, this is going to work. I know enough to go, yeah, I lot this, you know, I built the last one at this, so it's going to cost about $300 to build, so I'm going to make about 120. If I'm off 50, I'm still making money. If the market goes up, I'm making a good, even a better profit. When you're working for a customer, you know, you want to bid it out really well, because even though they ultimately pay the costs, it ultimately costs to build the property, because you can't guarantee it. I mean, you could guarantee a number, but that's just a bad way to do business. You could end up building a house for somebody with your own money if you're wrong. But, you know, the best way to do it is we bid it out really, really well. So we know that we're going to come at or below the number that we give them up front. You always put a contingency in there as well. So it's a lot better than specs from that regard, that you don't have to gamble, but you have to change your mindset. And, you know, think more customer service, and, you know, you're making so much money once you get any meaningful volume going that you just do what the customer wants. I mean, I had one that I did where there was an extra $9,000 in excavation. I just ate that. It was over 100,000 GC fee, and I didn't want them to have to pay it. This is after the job was almost done. They moved in, and because of the snow, we had to wait to do the final grade. And then the excavator told me, yeah, I got to build it at $90,000. I just paid it. So I didn't want them to be unhappy. Or you keep everybody happy, they keep referring you, and it just, you get so much business, you either A, have to turn it away, or B, scale your business. Fortunately, I've set my business up to scale it. All I need to do is add in project managers as I do more projects, and add in bookkeepers as I add in projects, because of course it's all bookkeeping, management, and scheduling. So you just add people. So building your business to be scalable makes the most sense. Now, I know where I feel comfortable, you know, not going with too much volume. I just never want to get, you know, create a monster like I have before, where I was doing over 100 a year, and those were all specs. So it was quite stressful, as you can imagine. So yeah, it's a completely different feeling in business plan, business model to build specs versus homes for customers. But you know, now that I'm building most homes for customers, I like it better, definitely.
Seems like you almost make more on it.
You do.
Yeah.
Because you have a little bit of overhead, you know, your management, to your budget managers and your bookkeeping. But yeah, I mean, plus your dollars, the amount you're making is fixed. Your spec, you're speculating, you're hoping you're going to hit
Yeah.
convert.
So you make more and it's way less risky,
Absolutely.
way less pressure on you.
Yep. Exactly.
So doing it like this, what you're doing today compared to what you were doing 10 years ago, does this feel like a walk in the park or what?
Walk in the park. I can train everybody what I know today and what I've been through, and how to do all this. It's easy. It's a walk in the park. All you have to do is apply yourself, learn it, understand it, follow my procedures, and you can make hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars. So, and it's nice because a lot of people are in the real estate industry already flipping houses, and anybody that's doing that knows that it's really hard to find any good deal. If it's on MLS and it's a good deal, there's going to be 100 offers on it, even in a bad market. The other thing is when you do a rehab, you can kind of estimate it, but you're usually estimating low on what you're going to spend on the rehab. With new construction, it's all line items. You get hard bids for everything, so you're always within 1 to 3% of your high number. If not, shaving 10% off of that. So building new homes is so much easier than rehabs. It just makes no sense to focus on doing rehabs when it's an incredibly competitive market, when you can buy a fixer if you really want to do fixtures with a lot. That just edges your numbers easily to where you're making 3, 4, 5, 10 times what you would make if it was just a fixer upper.